Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with One Piece, chapter 1105, The Height of Folly. And we have a lovely cover page of this chapter. Reader request, Carrot cooking a stew and preferably taste testing it. As we see... Carrot making a lovely stew with, oh my gosh. Her two friends behind her. I forgot their names. Anyways, we'll just leave that for now. As we continue the chapter, as the Buster Call was just initiated, all ships prepare to fire. All sailors leave the island. Retreat to your ships. What's happening in the center? No idea. Just follow orders. Saint Saturn, Admiral Borsellino, hurry up to the ship. And we see Saint Saturn and Kizaru just standing there. Kizaru and I will remain on the island. Begin the bombardment when the ships are ready. Huh? But go. Yes, sir. And then we just see Vegapunk standing in front of Saint Saturn with Kizaru just standing to the side. I thought my life was the only thing you wanted, Sir Saint Saturn. Egghead is packed with the fruits of the latest research in every conceivable field. Destroy it, and you'll set the state of scientific progress back 100 years. Call off the Buster Call. Please, Kizaru. He's pleading to Kizaru. And Kizaru's just looking dejected, honestly. Like, he doesn't want to do this. And then Saint Saturn is all confrontational here. Are you still hiding something? Perhaps something troublesome to the world government. You know what it is? You know what it is that we haven't seen, but I know that I remember back in a couple chapters ago, there was that giant ancient robot, the mech. We still have yet to see it. That will definitely be an impact, I think. If anything, it might protect the island from the Buster Call, shielding the island with its body. We do not need progress. It's for the sake of humanity. I did forget to mention that I've ordered a strike against the ship that escaped the island yesterday. What? Oh, the ship with all the people leaving the island. After all, it's possible that someone on board knew something about the Void Century. I sent battleships after it to ensure there will be no survivors. And obviously, Vegapunk is very upset about that. How could you do such a thing? They know nothing. They've committed no crimes. You caused this to happen to them, Vegapunk. You broke the law just as they did at Ohara. You could not overcome your lust for knowledge, and so you had to go digging up the past. As we see all the Marines running to the ships, and we see the PX-3s just standing there. Pacifistas are in standby mode on the island. All other sailors get to the ships. Ship 54 all green, ship 21 all green. We see Sanji and the other Straw Hats retreating with Atlas and Kuma. Hurry up, get the vacuum rocket. While Vegapunk is distracting those guys. We will meet up at the entrance of the labo phase. Got it. And Bonnie's with them as well. Sanji, what about Vegapunk? And Sanji's just as charismatic as ever. Don't worry, Bonnie. I'll bring him back. Come in, Nami. This is me. What's the situation? We're already at the back door. What's all the noise down there? Labo phase. A Buster Call. What? Chopper and Nami and Usopp and Atlas as well as Nika Robin. Rear entrance. The island is doomed for. What about Luffy? He's all right with you? Not in my line of sight at the moment, but he's fine. Focus on yourselves. Zoro is still being held up by Lucci. Oh yeah, Zoro is still fighting Lucci somewhere. So Jinbei went to put a stop to that and keep him from getting lost. True. And Atlas is like, Stella, I'm so worried. He's worried about Vegapunk. After they moved the Sunny, Luffy and Frankie and Bonnie went down toward you. So Brooke went to help Lilith, who got left behind. Oh yeah. How many times are we going to have to deal with Buster Calls? True. Can you lie down, Robin? Oh, Robin's in like a heel. If I remember correctly, she got striked by either Lucci or Kaku. I can't remember. It's been a while. And then we see obvious Usopp wants to get out of here. Quick, let's get out of here. Hurry up, people. But the problem is, the escape plan where the Vega Force 1 takes us from here to the shore isn't going to work anymore. Kizaru ruined it when he destroyed the robot. What? You see, so we cut to Brooke and Lilith, who are on the Sunny. You see, in my hands, moving a ship across the land is a piece of cake. Very nice work, Bones. We'll be back at the rear entrance in no time. Wait, how? Oh, he froze in the land. Who would have thought turning an island of clouds to ice for a runaway? Brilliant idea and execution. Yo-ho-ho-ho! A compliment from the world's greatest genius. That'll make anyone blush. So true. The only issue is how do you stop it at the end? Oh, I hadn't thought that far ahead. Then we're going to slide right off. Lilith is just hitting Brooke. What's your plan then, genius? What do you think it should be, Lilith? As they're skidding across the clouds. The labo phase above the clouds is still behind its barrier. Fire cannons! And they just bombard the lower part of the island. Begin bombardment. I'm not on board yet. Destroy the central factory and future city. Careful of the pacifistas. And they're also helping the bombardment as we see the pacifistas blowing up the island. And Vegapunk's just he's just laying down there. Egghead. All his work. As we see the Vegapunk rocket with Lilith, Frankie, Bonnie, and Kuma inside. This is the Fabo phase. Next stop, Labo phase. Here we go. Vacuum rocket. Frankie is shocked how fast it is. Whoa, that's it? Whoa, is this? It's so fast. Estimated travel time, 32 seconds. But unfortunately, there's someone who is just as fast as a rocket. Borsalino. Amono Murakuma sword. He slices the rockets in half. I thought he sliced Atlas in half, but Atlas makes it clear. We see Frankie, Atlas, Kuma, and Bonnie falling. Falling, oh no. Sanji's on the ground witnessing this. As, hang on, Bonnie, I'll save you. And then the pacifistas get an order from Saint Saturn. Pacifistas, shoot down Bonnie and Kuma. And he just thinks to himself, it's just exquisite. The daughter he gave his life to save, killed by his own clones. That is so evil of him to think. As we see Atlas, Frankie, Kuma, Bonnie falling as Kuma is shielding Bonnie again. And we see a bunch of the beams charge up. A fitting end for the insect she is. It is the height of folly. Vegapunk is just witnessing this. When I heard Bonnie, when I heard you became a pirate, Bonnie, there was one awful possibility that flashed through my mind. That the Navy might order the pacifistas taking your father's form to shoot his own daughter without realizing the irony of it. And we see Luffy, who's just fat. We don't know where he went, although he was fed food. Hey, that's Straw Hat, right? Oh, can't eat anymore. Can't move. Capture him. He's one of the 4 emperors. And then we get a very suspicious, very, very suspicious panel. The last panel of the chapter before to be continued is we see a destroyed Navy vessel. that failed to destroy the escaped ship must report back to Kizaru. Tell him they went to Egghead. Who went to Egghead? There are some theories going around that it's actually Blackbeard, and then there's some others that are hoping it's the Straw Hat, the Straw Hat's, Legion. The Straw Hats was the Straw Hat Armada, basically. All the people he teamed up with in Dressrosa that swore an oath to them. The fleet, the Straw Hat fleet. But we won't know until the next chapter, and people are like, is it the Revolutionary Army? Is it Blackbeard? Is it the Straw Hat fleet? Is it the other, who else would have been? The, sword? Sword, Navy sword? Who knows? But I still want to see where the heck the giant mech from the old era is going to do, because it was doing a ba-bumpa doompa boompa doompa when Luffy used his Gear 5 form. Anyways, that's the end of chapter 1105. Everything is ramping up. I can't wait till the next chapter. Oda is Goda. Let's go to the next chapter next week. This is Haysoos signing off. Goodbye. I love you.